Good morning to one and all. Myself Y. Himmat Kumar, Assistant Professor, Department of Civil Engineering. Today our topic is about 13th chapter is about active and passive earth pressure in retaining walls. Active and passive earth pressures are fundamental concepts in the design and analysis of retaining walls. Understanding these principles is crucial for ensuring the stability and safety of such structures. So let's devolve into active and passive earth pressures in the context of retaining walls. So what is meant by active earth pressure? Active earth pressure is the horizontal pressure exerted by the soil against a retaining wall when the soil is pushing the wall away from it. This pressure occurs when the retained soil mass is in a state of stress and has the tendency to move away from the wall. It is typically associated with the following conditions. When the wall moves away from the soil due to the external forces such as backfilling the area behind the wall. Second case is when the wall is flexible and deflects outward, causing the soil to exert pressure on the wall. So the key characteristics of active earth pressure includes it acts in a horizontal direction away from the wall. It tends to cause the wall to lean or move away from the soil. So coming for the next one is the passive earth pressure. Passive earth pressure on the other hand is the horizontal pressure exerted by the soil against a retaining wall when the soil is resisting the movement of the wall toward it. Passive earth pressure occurs when the retained soil mass is in a state of stress and has the tendency to push the wall back into the place. It is typically associated with the following conditions. When the wall moves towards the soil due to the external forces such as soil excavation on the side facing of the wall, when the wall is flexible and deflect inwards, causing the soil to resist the movement of the wall. So key characteristics of the passive earth pressure includes it acts in horizontal direction towards the wall. Next one is it causes the contract the movement of the wall towards the soil. So how to calculate the active and passive earth pressures? The calculation of active and passive earth pressures is typically based on soil mechanics, and it is influenced by factors such as type of the soil, wall geometry, wall material, and the relative moment between the soil and the wall. There are several methods for estimating these pressures, including Rankine's earth pressure theory and Coulomb's earth pressure theory, which are widely used in practice. And coming for what are the practical implications? Understanding the concept of active and passive earth pressure is crucial in the design and analysis of retaining walls to ensure their stability and safety. Engineers need to calculate and consider these pressures when designing retaining walls to determine the appropriate wall thickness, reinforcement, and other structural elements. Different types of retaining walls such as gravity walls, cantilever walls, and reinforced walls handle active and passive earth pressures differently. Engineers choose the most suitable type of wall based on the site specific conditions and the required structural performance. So in conclusion, the active and passive earth pressures are critical considerations in the design and analysis of retaining walls. A thorough understanding of these principles allow engineers to create effective and safe structures that can withstand the forces exerted by the surrounding soil. Proper design and analysis are essential for the long-term stability of retaining walls in a variety of applications, including infrastructure, construction, and landscaping. So coming for what are the cognitive objectives is defining of the active and passive earth pressures, explain the causes of active and passive earth pressures, differentiate between the active and passive earth pressures, describing the importance of understanding the earth pressures. So coming for the next one is apply earth pressure theories such as Rankine's earth pressure theory and Coulomb's earth pressure theory, and select appropriate retaining walls. So coming for what are the key concepts? Active earth pressure refers to the horizontal force exerted by a soil against a retaining wall when the soil is pushing the wall away from it. This force occurs when the retaining soil is in a state of stress and has a tendency to move away from the wall. Active earth pressure is primarily associated with the external force such as backfilling. Passive earth pressure. Passive earth pressure, on the other hand, is a horizontal force exerted by a soil against a retaining wall when the soil resists the movement of the wall towards it. Its resistance occurs when the soil is in a state of stress and has a tendency to push the wall back into the place, typically when excavation is performed on the side facing of the wall. Importance. Understanding active and passive earth pressures is crucial for engineers and designers in the construction industry. It directly influences the stability and safety of the retaining walls. Without a comprehensive understanding of these pressures, retaining walls can fail, leading to costly and potentially dangerous consequences. And theoretical frameworks we will be using. And coming for the practical applications, so retaining wall design. Engineers use the principles of active earth pressure to design the retaining walls that can withstand the forces exerted by the surrounding soil. Proper design is essential to ensure the long-term stability of retaining walls to large-scale infrastructure projects. Thank you all.